Wendy's. Wendy's had a free any size drink beverage today with a purchase of something. So I got it. And I drank it. It was originally orange juice, right? It was a hot day today. To me, yesterday. It was a hot day yesterday. This is 2:14 right now. Had it full of orange ginger ale, which I discovered recently, and it's great. Filled it up with water. I've kind of just been not throwing it out yet. I've kind of been using it as like a general juice cup. Had ice in here when I got home. Filled it up full of grape juice. I don't want to go through the cranberry juice because I can, but I won't. So I made I added just filled it up with water. I added a cup of a scoop of iced tea mix, 4C iced tea mix, and it's all the way to the bottle. I keep trying to stir it with the straw, not doing enough. And so when I drank some, a real grimy. I mean, it's like bittersweet. It's not necessarily a good flavor. This 4C iced tea lemon flavor, but it's like it's what it is. Anyway, I had to find out from TikTok that Miss Carly Rae Jepsen dropped a new album, and I'm like, wasn't Loneliest time just a couple months ago? Was that last year or the year before last? And I'm looking right now on Wikipedia. First of all, I searched up Carly Rae Jepsen. She's Canadian? 1. 2, Canadian Idol. I'm just so confused. But let's see, Loneliest Time was, okay, guess why I was confused? I kept looking at, I see. So this album is called Loveliest Time. Aha. And I'm upset because I had to find out from TikTok. Hold on. I'm upset because I had to find out from TikTok. It was a TikTok that was like, who is this? Is this so-and-so? No, it's not so. It's Carly Rae. I'm just like, I had to jump on it. Now, I said that one song was, the other song was Kollage. Excuse me, the one song I heard was Kollage. And I only heard like a snippet of it because I didn't even finish the whole TikTok. I'm like, I like what I'm hearing right now. Let me go save it. And I'm like, I'm going to do another album listen, right? And I saw someone who I follow on Instagram, mutual. I'm like, they also had a Carly Rae song on their story. I'm just like, first of all, thank goodness that I guess my volume was off for Instagram because I didn't hear it, but I saw it. I'm just like, I've got to do this sooner rather than later because it's been a couple days ago since I heard that. So I do have my drink here. It might get replaced with something else as I listen through, but I expect it's probably going to be like an hour long. It'd be great if it was a little shorter. I'm just saying. You know what's funny also, and generally unrelated? Who sings that song though? I know that song. The local supermarket, like twice I've been in there and they've played the same song, and I've just been walking down the aisle singing. It's the Faith Hill. This kiss. Anyway, random but unrelated. Carly Rae, let's get to it. Pull up the album. Loveliest Time. Last time it was Loneliest Time. Is this like, she's found love in X, Y, and Z? So 43 minutes. Love that for me. Let me find a pen. So the first song is Anything to Be With You. Yeah. Now, I don't think I like this. I don't know if I should give it the benefit of the doubt and listen to the whole thing. Maybe this first one, and if it continues, I'm just going to give it a timed listen, right? We're going to give it like 30 seconds-ish. So, actually, let me get my timer out because I will keep to that. But this first one, let me listen and see if it changed anything. I'm not really feeling it. It's feeling very pop-ish. It's feeling very mall soundtrack. Okay. Okay, so at this point, I'm feeling like If it played, I'd do a little jig, right? I'd do a little ha 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 ha. But it hasn't been like, oh my gosh, I want to save it from what I'm hearing so far. It's not any of that. So I guess we'll continue on with the rest of the song. I think I'm probably just going to listen to all of them, but. I'm going to save it. I'm gonna save it. I just felt like when she sang a bit more like and like and it's just okay. Let's continue. Okay, what we're gonna do is, once I like it, we're gonna move on to the next one. Because what's the point? Maybe I miss a key part. That's okay. I'll listen to it eventually. We're just gonna see what the vibes are giving. That's not my favorite so far. Obviously, I've had exposure to the first song I listened to on this again, which is Kollage. But that's not the worst. It's not really super great though. Anyway, next one is Kamikaze. Let's continue on. I saw you in the deep end. I should back you. I go back into the feeling like we just because. This is feeling real soulful, real rich, real late 90s, early 2000s rich. I mean, I don't know about late 90s. Let's say mid 2000s R&B pop crossover rich, right? That's what I'm getting, and I'm liking this so far a lot more than Anything to Be With You. So I mean, even the name is better. So. I taking some of that back. Now it's devolved into, not devolved, it's just changed into we're at the club and the strobe lights are over us and we're contemplating life and we're having a great romantic, fun, youthful time. Okay, a mood to exist, I suppose. Okay, I'm gonna save this one to. I'm gonna say it's better for me than Anything to Be With You, but I don't know how true that really is, right? They're kind of feeling equivalent. That intro was great, kind of feeling equivalent. If I saved it, I don't want to listen to the rest of it right now. I'll, put it on the back. Let it stew for a little bit. After Last Night is the next one. Okay. It's not enough to keep me on your street. Walking 20 feet above the ground. I need you to hold my hand. Take a time, I'm gonna on your mouth. Things are gonna understand. Okay, that's like the end of the song. I didn't want to, skip it in case something great was coming, but it's pretty solid. This is my favorite so far. So far, it's going in order of listen. reverse order, I guess, because this is my top, then Kamikaze, then Anything to Be With You. I haven't listened to Kollage kind of purposefully, so I don't really know what to roll. I just know I liked it on first listen, obviously. So otherwise, we wouldn't be here. Next one is Aeroplanes.
Dream slow. I want you to be the one for me, you know. I want you to be the one. Speak nice.
It's giving no. It's giving no. I'm gonna give it another 30 seconds, which would bring me up to about a third of the song. If it a third of the song, by a third of the song, it hasn't, gone for me. We're gonna call it no. I heard something that deserved a pause on the timer. Da 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 da. Okay. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Is what it sounded like. Da 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 da. Let me see. Let me rewind it. An ocean for your touch is what's getting me. Okay. You got me. I'm sold. I don't know yet where this fits respectively, but I don't know how often I reference this or not, but a formative musical memory of mine was coming back to the United States after some months abroad, and back when airplane service was real solid, and you got free earphones and a free blanket, and they had pre-programmed albums to listen to, and that was about it. That was about it. Oh, and they had those international airplane booklets. Anyway, they had Sheryl Crow's album and Alanis Morissette's album, and it's giving a mix of the two, but like a splash of like updated, and like oof. Is it French familiar? I don't know. Okay, let me hear the other ones to figure out where respectively I'm going to put this real quick. I think for now, I'm just going to continue the trend at, paradoxically, and put airplanes above After Last Night, because After Last Night sounds like a fun boppy song, but I feel like Aeroplanes with the I can see diamonds and they're rough. Da, 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 da. That'll stick in my head. That'll stick more. So probably I'd listen to Aeroplanes. I'd listen to After Last Night first. But I think in terms of like what song I like, or this one song is more of an earworm, I guess in this case. It's gonna go Airplanes, After Last Night, Kamikaze, and then Anything to Be With You. Next one is Shy Boy. Shy Boy. Boy toy. Is that a San Remo song? Anyway, Shy Boy. I don't think I'm going to go into this song. I'm going to give it a timer now. I thought the Shy Boy chorus was going to get me, but I tried and I didn't feel the groove. I didn't feel a groove. And that's it. I don't like this, so this is automatically going to the bottom. So it's Airplanes, After Last Night, Kamikaze, Anything to Do With You, and then Shy Boy. Next one's Kollage, which I have saved already, so I should, on full listen, really enjoy. It's also the longest song. No, excuse me. It's the second to longest song, it looks like, at 4 minutes and 16 seconds. The longest song is 2 songs after Psychedelic Switch. Anyway, Kollage, let's get to it. Yes. And luckily for me, I have Spotify open in a browser on my computer, but I also am following along and kind of controlling the progression at this point with my app on my phone, so which also has the lyrics. So if you see me looking down, that's what I'm doing. Kollage.
Trying to paint a picture of the song with all its flowers, reaching closer past the surface, stuck on slowly getting living with uncertainty like nothing really matters past the future. On my way to work and find myself back in bed with you. Here I did I do it to myself?
I feel like we're doing a lot of this switching between a more R&B soul type feel to like country pop, but that's okay.
But I believe you're always in my corner. I did it to myself.
So I'm looking up the lyrics on Genius.com, and per Genius.com, Kollage is, in her own words, Carly's personal favorite song from the Loveliest time, the companion project for her 5th album, The Loneliest Time. Now all I need to do is hear that, like, oh, their companion, and maybe like the numbers of, I don't even know how many songs there are on the other one. Maybe they're supposed to correspond to other songs. That'd be great. For sure. Okay, I really like the intro to that song. The rest of it kind of just, if I was a smoker or something, or someone who just, I feel like it's giving 70s wall tapestries, dark lighting, smoke and ambiance, or just like frilly house moo. And outside of the frilly house moo, I'm not about those vibes. So let me figure out where this might go, respectively. I just feel like the more I listen to Aeroplanes, the more I like it. I feel like the vibes for me from Aeroplanes are what I thought the entirety of Kollage was gonna be, and Aeroplanes built for me, and it was vice versa. Like, it was a slow taper down for me with Kollage. So let me keep listening. 1, I'm suffering here. I'm down 1 from some sleeping Frenchies, and they stink. Or the farts they've let out stink. It's terrible. I'm still gonna keep eating, obviously, but secondly, this is a weird placing for me. I feel like it might be controversial for some people, but my current rankings are gonna go Aeroplanes, After Last Night, Kamikaze, then Kollage, Anything to Be With You, and then Shy Boy thus far. And so we're 6 songs out of, I believe it was 13. The next song is Shadow. Yeah, let's get to it. Maybe I'm just a hater, perennially, or all the time, whatever. Loneliest Time was really giving seeking. It was giving seeking and maybe finding. This is giving a bit of desperate. I mean, I guess you could argue that romance, that being a slave to romantic urges, romantic connection, is kind of giving desperate always, but somehow we're halfway through, and I don't think I really care for this song, and I'm worried I'm gonna have to listen to Shy Boy again, but I'm gonna have to listen to Shy Boy. I'm not gonna suffer anymore for this. So Shadow is gonna go right below Shy Boy. I don't wanna, sometimes you listen to a song and you don't like it at all at first. and maybe like a year or so later, you'd be like, oh, didn't I save this from this album? No, you didn't, but I like it now. So at this point in time, I don't like these two songs, Shadow and Shy Boy. Maybe in some time I will. Anyway, the next song is Psychedelic Switch. So let's get to that then. Summer in the Mediterranean is what it's giving.
I think all my life
Okay.
I never met anybody like you. Come waking up in the euphoria, my insecurities switch. Don't make me tell you.
This is the longest song, and somehow it's like one of the groovier ones, and it's gonna go high. I don't know where yet, but it's gonna go high. Got a couple seconds left, like a little more than 30. I don't know why I didn't pause it earlier because I already saved it and I already like it. So now it's time for me to go again off screen and figure out where I like it. Where I'm confused is Aeroplanes is above this song. Fine, okay. But between After Last Night and Psychedelic Switch has me like immediately. After Last Night, I feel like has potential to linger more at this point because Psychedelic Switch feels, I mean, they both dance. I don't know. Okay, so it's gonna go Psychedelic Switch between Aeroplanes and After Last Night. I think Psychedelic Switch just sounds like, I don't want to say more cohesive song to me, but them's the words I guess I just uttered. So, next up is So Right.
Invitation to we crash into each other's lives and overnight. I get so real when I'm with you. I was wrong, I'm so into it. Did I lose your love when it's physical?
Okay, I'll save it.
I was wrong, I'm so into it. Did I lose your love when it's physical? Baby, we can get it so bad.
It's also like 3 o'clock now, and not that I'm punchy, but I also have. Not that I'm punchy, so I don't know if the issues. I have some. Anyway, love it, saved. But how much do I love it? Where do I love it? Let's figure that out right about now. I don't know if I'm gonna like this more than Dan's song. Okay, so it's gonna go Aeroplanes, Psychedelic Switch, So Right, After Last Night, and then continues as previously mentioned. So, if my face ends up being real close and my skin, you know, how dry it is actually shows, you didn't see anything. Packed, made. Anyway, the next one is Come Over. It's all, this is still really giving kind of like desperate a bit with these names. Come on over. We got it so right. You feel so good. It's like a psychedelic switch being with you. Blah blah blah. It's like, okay, we get it.
Close my eyes, I see you got it. I feel butterflies, trying hard to escape. Into my patience, I'm ready to see you, whatever you see.
I thought we were gonna have more of a like drop with that, but I still like it, so I'm gonna say it right now. I'm thinking about where this might go, and I'm a bit confused because I'm like, maybe some of these songs that I put up high, I wouldn't have put up high below other songs on the bottom, but I start from the top down. I start from the top down. Also, I know for sure I don't like it, like with Shadow. So. You already know what time it is. I think what switches me up every time is I don't necessarily like the intro to After Last Night. It sounds very video game. I kind of have to skip ahead, which maybe is an indictment of the song itself and this comparison rankings. I don't know. And just like that, you know, we know where it's going. So it's Aeroplanes, Psychedelic Switch, so right, come over. And then After Last Night, and then again as follows. Yeah. The next song is Put It to Rest. And right there, we're 11 out of 13 with Put It to Rest, so.
Faces lost in time, like a
It's giving high pop princess. It's giving high pop princess. Where are we going?
open heart to find. Where to rest, so the rest will find me. The ones I loved and left behind. Where to rest with the
This is the chorus. Okay. And I don't think I don't like the song. I think I like it. I just am, as I always say, very partial to dance songs. So this being a slower song, I don't know. Ooh, okay. Okay. Drums coming to save the day. We're in a tunnel, and it's like 2 in the morning, deserted. Well, would a tunnel be 2 in the morning be deserted? Maybe 3 in the morning, closer to 4. But it's not anywhere near yet time for sunrise, right? So we're in a tunnel, and the camera is doing a 360 pan around, and you're looking like semi-opposite because you just don't know what's going on, and life is just confusing, is what this song gives. Okay, drums. Save the day. This song is pretty to be a pretty song, and I like it and I appreciate it. I think it's probably going to go higher than Kollage, but we'll have to see. Alright, so for now, Put It to Rest is going to go above Kollage. For me, Kollage and Put It to Rest are very similar in song, structure, and whatnot. But the real question is whether Kamikaze should be below Kollage. But for now, I'm going to trust my instincts and leave it where it is. And only time will tell. And only time and my Spotify rap will tell. So, yeah. Okay, the next song is Stadium Love. 12 out of 13, so.
What's this?
You on my mind for the second time. Stadium love, give me some. I'm not the only one who's insatiable.
So at this point, because in my mind it was bordering on like, do I like it or not? At this point, I'm thinking it's going around Anything to Be With You, but I don't know yet. This is giving Destiny's Child, Happy Face, but like slowed. Not the songs specifically, but just a couple of songs on this album, I guess. But okay. I woke up this morning, the sunshine was shining. I put on my happy prayer. That's what it's giving, with the like echoey type sound, with like a splash, a helping hand of Taylor Swift. And for reference, I love that song, so. Okay, I don't know if I'm gonna save it yet. I've got to listen. I've got to listen to the girls being the other songs, and figure out. Okay, I like it, but it's gonna stay right below, as I thought, Anything to Be With You. So it's gonna go Aeroplanes, Psychedelic Switch, So Right, Come Over, After Last Night, Kamikaze, Put It to Rest, Kollage, Anything to Be With You, Stadium, Love, and then after that are the two songs I have not saved. Um, Shy Boy and Shadow. So the last song on here is Weekend Lover. So we're gonna save that one, Stadium Love, and continue on to the last song of the album that just dropped like on the 28th. So like almost a week ago. So excuse me, Weekend Love. Weekend Love. It says on the Genius thing, it says that Weekend Love is the only bonus track from the Loveliest time, appearing only on digital streaming and Japanese physical exclusive version of the album. It was first released in 2021. Okay, October 2021. Interesting. And I paused because it's kind of giving Utada a bit, like at the beginning, so. It's giving no again, but I don't know. Okay, got literally 20 seconds left. I don't like it. Let me stop wasting time. Now to figure out where among Shy Boy and Shadow was gonna go, because it didn't strike me. This first initial listen, it didn't strike me at all. Okay, so it's gonna go Weekend Love, dead last. It was not for me. So let's recap. We got Aeroplanes, Psychedelic Switch, So Right, Come Over, After Last Night, Kamikaze, Put It to Rest, Kollage, All to Be With You, Stadium Love, Shy Boy, Shadow, and Weekend Love. I'm not gonna do the whole thing at the end of like which is my favorite song, because as I've said previously, a lot of times it's like, oh, in a mood when it's super close. But I don't think this is super close. I think it's very close, but I don't think it's like, wow, I can't decide. I gotta go back. So we're just gonna stick with Aeroplanes and be like, that's my favorite song of the album. Yeah. Let's stretch. Let's get to this. Okay, let's stretch and get ready. I mean, this is not like a dance song, so.
I want you to be the one for me, you know. Be nice. I have a funeral for us and for my life. I can see diamonds in the rough. I would fly aeroplanes in the ocean for your touch. The way it could have been so. I would fly aeroplanes in the ocean for your touch. I can see diamonds in the rough. I would fly aeroplanes in the ocean for your touch. Did you ever dream of us? Wanna look in your eyes and it's not me.
This is a very depressing song. This is giving I Was Your Second Choice, and we're gonna have to deal and settle. It's so depressing. But it slaps. Another song is giving Utada. I'm sorry, it is.
I would fly aeroplanes in the ocean for your touch. It's not me. I see diamonds in the rough. I would fly aeroplanes in the ocean for your touch. Did you ever dream of us? Wanna look in your eyes and it's not me.
Depressing but slappage.